Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that some of you may not relate to if you follow me based on the GLP-1 journey side of things. But on this little corner of the internet that I have, I just want to share things about my life in general. So today's video is specifically about everything that is in my ultimate theme park bag, because I'm a mom. Hershey Park is like our home-based park, our home park, if you will. We are DVC owners, so we go down to Disney multiple times a year, Universal multiple times a year, well, hopefully coming soon now that my kids are getting a little older. So this is something I have really honed and perfected, I would say, if, tooting my own horn here. But something that I just wanted to share with you guys that maybe you'll be struggling with, coming up into the middle of summer and the summer season. So whether you're headed to Disney, like your local zoo, your county fair, your local amusement park, or just planning like a long summer outing with your family, what you pack in your bag specifically can make or break how your day goes. And like I said, over the years, I mean, even before becoming a mom, before getting married and having the kids, I grew up going to Disney every year. I grew up going to Hershey Park multiple times over the summer, because that's like where we go camping in that area. And then into my 20s, I would go to the parks as a single, 20-something-year-old with my friends or with other members of my family. So I've definitely learned through trial and error what to pack, what not to pack, and what will basically just weigh you down throughout the day. So first things first, let's talk about the actual bag that I am currently using. And this is the Tom Talk 9-liter. This is from their Terra collection, so it's like that puffy, kind of, I don't know, trendy material, but it's super lightweight. Like, obviously, I have this packed right now, so you guys can see how big it is packed. But when it doesn't have anything in it, it literally weighs like nothing. And as you can see, the strap is kind of like in the middle between thin and thick, because you want something overall that's lightweight but also comfortable for park days. And if the strap was too thin and your bag is heavy, like, that's gonna dig into your shoulder. But if it's also too thick, it's gonna add weight to the bag overall. So this is what it looks like on. Now, I am currently in a season of life where I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Now, the kids are gaining some of their independence back, I would say, or they think that they're gaining some of their independence. But now, the 4-year-old is potty trained. We are going to be working on the 2-year-old on her potty training after this upcoming Disney trip next week. So the diaper bag is getting smaller. Now, some of these items that I'm about to show you, I will throw in the diaper bag, but I am now in this new phase of trying to figure out, like, how much can I fit in a smaller diaper bag versus how much do I have to carry on me in order to consolidate. Also, something else that comes into play is now we're not going to be bringing around this huge, like, double stroller, because the kids don't really take naps anymore. Now, I say that, I mean, of course, if we're running around on a theme park day, the kids are going to be exhausted and take naps. Even just on the Alaska cruise that we just went on, we brought 2 small umbrella strollers, and they reclined, so the kids napped in them, when they felt tired or whatever, but they don't have the under seat storage like a huge double stroller has, and we've kind of taken that for granted, especially going down to Disney. You literally just throw everything underneath. Rain ponchos, umbrellas, we go down to Disney all throughout the year. So like when it's January, we have, fleece hoodies and rain jackets, and this last time we went during a cold snap, so we actually literally had winter jackets with us. Hats, gloves, everything goes in there. Anything that we buy goes underneath there. The diaper bags, my bag, extra water bottles, like literally we look like a huge pack mule walking through the parks, which everyone else does too. Disney is a place for families, and everyone's setup kind of looks the same. So anyway, now that we're going to only have 2 umbrella strollers, it's really difficult, and I really, really have to be decisive about and smart about my choices of what we're bringing and what this new smaller diaper bag situation looks like. So for me, just having a crossbody bag, I feel like I'm just used to wearing a crossbody bag even as a purse now. So for me, it distributes the weight good rather than just having another backpack. It's quick, easy access to the zipper if I need my wallet versus a backpack. I gotta take one strap off and fiddle around with it while I'm like at the cash register. I just dealt with that on the Alaska cruise, and I was just like, no, crossbody bags are the way to go for me. And TomTok also has a smaller, I think it's 3.5 liter bag that is more like kind of what you think of like fanny pack size. But for me, the key is finding something that is big enough to hold all of the essentials and then some. And I think just a regular like fanny pack size, it will just be too small. But this size, the 9 liter, it's a good size where it doesn't feel too big. And there's room, there's still a lot more room in here, you know, that I could fit more stuff. But it doesn't make me want to overpack in any way. So let's open up this magical bag. And the first item that I pack, no matter where we're going in the summertime, is cooling towels. Okay, these like little magical items, I did not use these until my husband and I went to Greece in July of 2021, and I was pregnant, first trimester. I'm pretty sure these saved my life. Like if you don't have these, you need to buy these right now. If you're going to a theme park, Disney World, any hot resort destination in the summer, if you do one of these, I literally walked around Greece like this. I put it over my head like a little old lady. I don't even care. It literally felt like 25 degrees cooler with this on my head. And now there is a hack to these. So usually, you know, you pour water on them, you wring them out, and you like get the air in it, and that's how it cools you. But the hack is you need to put these in like a quart-sized bag and then dump the water in the bag, seal it up, swish the bag all around so it really sucks up the water. And when you take it out of the bag, wring it out so the water goes back into that bag. So that way you're not wasting water, especially if you're out somewhere where you have to buy bottled water everywhere. Like if you are at a destination like in Greece, like there's not just, you know, water fountains that you can use like in Disney World. And so you just keep that bag that has water in it. You can refill it like in the bathrooms. Like who cares what water is going in there? It doesn't need to be drinking water. Wring it out, and then there you go. And just keep that bag. I am telling you, like if you have these over your shoulders or over your head, it's gonna make such a difference. And I can't believe I survived summers at Hershey Park or Disney World or like literally anywhere before these. I also always bring extras. That's why like I have so many. I'm pretty sure I have like 5 more in another bag, because when I pull one of these out, somebody else is looking at me and they're like, I want to use one of those too. So I always have extras because somebody else is going to want one too. Okay, the next item is a portable charger or like a power bank. This honestly, this is like over 10 years old and it's still kicking. This is by Anchor. The most reliable brand that I have found. And like I said, all it has is just a little like icons of how much battery there is left. They are heavy, so be aware of that, but they're essential because theme parks these days, everything's on your phone. The tickets are on your phone, the map is on your phone, fast passes, lightning lanes, whatever you want to call them. You're taking pictures, you're checking wait times, you're texting family or friends to see where they are in the park if somebody gets lost or wants to go out and do their own thing. You're even mobile ordering food nowadays. I think Hershey Park is actually testing that, but especially in Disney, you need to mobile order your food so you're not, you know, waiting for your food for an hour. So I definitely always have this charged, especially the night before if we're going out anywhere, and then I just toss it in my bag before we head out. It's just one of those things, you don't hope that you need it, especially like if you have your phone out, bright sunshine, your phone's on like full brightness, but come like 2 or 3 o'clock, most of the time somebody in your party is gonna need a little charge. Next item is a tiny little cutest thing ever first aid kit. Now I am linking down below. This actually came as part of a larger first aid kit. And the larger first aid kit we actually keep in our RV at the campground. But this one I just thought was so cute. It came with it for free, and this is what I keep. It used to be in the diaper bag, but now I will keep it in my purse. And it just has like a little bit of everything. I've kind of swapped out some of the stuff in here, but like safety pins, Band-Aids, alcohol swabs or alcohol pads, that sort of thing. So you can put in whatever you want in here, but I just thought it was so cute that it fits perfectly in a little purse. Next item is a must-have sunscreen options. Now, obviously, for us, for the adults, we're gonna use the aerosol, and that I will probably put in a bigger bag. But for quick things, if you guys don't have this and you have little kids, first of all, this is the powdered one. I put it on their hairline, like their part, and then their face, because if you have a kid, you know, trying to put sunscreen on their face and on their ears is like, you might as well just be murdering them. I don't know what their problem is, but so this is just a brush, and it just brushes on. See, and then you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that, but did you guys see the poofiness? No, I have sunscreen on me. You literally just put this quickly over their face, over their ears, along their part, on their scalp, and you're good. This one is a little more intense. This is with the liquid. Oh, and obviously you can see we have been using this, and the thing just came off with it. Oh my gosh, okay. I need to redo this before we go to Florida next week. So anyway, this is like a roller ball with a sponge, and you refill. Ugh, this is a mess. Okay, I don't know if I would tell you guys to get this. So anyway, you refill the liquid sunscreen in here, and then all you do is just like I just do a swipe on there, one swipe on each arm each. One swipe here, and then you're just rubbing it in instead of like squirting a bunch of stuff and then slathering them up. This is a good find. Yeah, this is the first time I'm opening it since we have been to Hershey Park in a little bit. So I gotta fix this up because it's all leaking and gross. Maybe I will empty it before we fly down there so it doesn't explode in our luggage. But anyway, Solar Buddies. I thought this was such a cool invention, but this one is a good hack. If you don't do this already, you need to. If you have kids playing outside, theme parks, whatever. Okay, so then if you know me, you know I love my electrolyte packets, so I am always gonna have these on hand. Right now, these are the ones that I'm loving. The Bubs Hydrate or Die, Water Boy, the daily hydration ones, and you know my Liquid IV. I'm always gonna have one on me. Especially towards the end of the day, like if I am feeling kind of like my blood pressure is a little low or I'm just not feeling too good, these are gonna perk me right up. Definitely, I would say being over prepared for this type of situation is gonna give me peace of mind, at least. All right, and then a couple of like mom specific items if you have little kids is number one, hand sanitizer. Shout out to the dollar store dupe of the $10 Touchland ones. Those are amazing, and they have like all kinds of like limited edition scents and everything. Love you, Dollar Tree. And then wet wipes, and then Lysol wipes. These are for your hands, obviously, and your body. These are for tables and chairs and nasty, sticky, whatever you find on tables at theme parks. I literally always have at least 2 packs of each in my bag and then the diaper bag, so it's like we never run out. And then in our luggage, if we're going somewhere, I have even more of them as backups if we run out throughout the week. I don't play around about these. Another thing I always have on me is a fan. The kids obviously have their 2 stroller fans. This one is actually an old one. I just got a new one that has like a flexible head and is like, almost it reminds me of like a Dyson, you know, like the circular. Of course, I left it up at the campground because we're going through a heat wave here in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be like feels like 110 degrees or something. So that's up there. But this is an old one. It doesn't have the flexible head, or can't really like sit on the table, or if it does, when I turn it on, it kind of like vibrates and falls over. So that's why I upgraded to one that has a flexible head. I can set it somewhere and just have it, you know, blow on me anytime I need a refresher. But handheld fan and the cooling towel is an elite combo, and if you haven't already tried it, I'm telling you, try it on your next trip and your life is going to be changed. So one lesson I've learned over the years is now packing everything is not always better. I don't need to be prepared for every single situation that's going to come up, because every single situation isn't going to come up every single day. I just need to do the essentials and then go from there. Just the things I know that we are actually going to use, because carrying a heavy bag for like 10 to 12 hours isn't doing anyone any favors. And of course, the diaper bag is going to be filled with like the usual things: diapers, wipes, the changing pad, an extra pair of underwear for the 4-year-old. We have the emergency like life, I don't know what it's called, the suction thing if somebody's choking. So that takes up actually a lot of space in the diaper bag. The portable little, you know, potty seat for the 4-year-old if he decides he needs to go number 2 somewhere. And then like kind of like their essentials, like anything is in there for them. So yeah, this is what is in my ultimate mom theme park bag. And I would love to know, let me know down in the comments, what is one item that you would refuse to leave the house without, especially for a theme park day? Because maybe it's something that I didn't mention, and maybe it's something that I need to add to my list if I'm not thinking about it. Always looking for new ideas, new mom hacks. So definitely leave them in the comments below for me and for anyone else watching this video, because I'm sure we're all in the same boat. As I mentioned, especially on the GLP-1 journey, guys, we're all in the same boat together. We're just feeling very lonely in person, but I can guarantee we're all going through this and all going through the same things. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see my future stuff, and maybe share this video with another mom who's planning on some upcoming summer adventures with her family. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.